So today we're going to talk about Mike Adams again, but this time we're going to talk about something which Mike Adams would like everybody to forget. So much so, he's completely erased this story from his Natural News website. Remember, this was only a couple of months ago where Adams was claiming that Natural News was a source of absolute truth and certainty. Well, in this case, not so much. So, what did Adams delete way back in the mists of time of 2014? Well, Adams wrote a wonderful post comparing people who researched and promoted GMOs and compared them to Nazis. Yes, he compared them to Nazis and then proceeded to tell his supporters that these people, like Nazis, should be targeted and killed. Yes, Mike Adams actually did this, and just to really put the icing on the cake, not only did he call for the outright murder of scientists and journalists, Mike Adams then appointed his readers to a website called Monsanto Collaborators, a site which, again, mysteriously disappeared, but thanks to the Internet Wayback Machine, you can still find it archived online. Now, of course, as soon as Adams did this, he was called out for it left, right and centre. However, other evidence still exists. For example, the Indian lady, Vashna Shivna, I think it is, something like that, who loves to spread the myth of that GMOs are causing Indian farmers to commit suicide, also shared this post, as well as the Monsanto Collaborators. Now, when people went after Adams for posting, the Monsanto Collaborators, Adams said, "I've got nothing to do with this. I haven't made this website." But after some digital detective work, it turns out that Monsanto Collaborators was essentially a clone of Natural News, which basically had Mike Adams' digital fingerprints all over it. So here you have a guy who is calling for the murder of scientists, comparing them to Nazis, and then providing his legion of followers their home address and places of work. So, of course, what happens? The FBI gets involved. And, of course, the story very much peters out, because after that, Mike Adams deletes his post. Monsanto Collaborators just mysteriously just disappears one day, and then Mike Adams writes this wonderful postscript, accusing Monsanto of hacking his website and posting the story, and making Monsanto Collaborators, even though all the evidence points to the fact that he's the one that made it. So, remember, people, that Mike Adams once called for the murder of not only just scientists, but journalists as well, and anyone else who supported, at the time, GMOs. So remember that the next time that Mike Adams likes to think that he is the final authority on truth.